A mental health organisation in the UK recently gave a presentation on anxiety. The presentation was given by a very experienced clinical psychologist and was free to employees of numerous large companies, including my own. So I dialed in via video conferencing, and there were hundreds of people watching, most of whom either had anxiety themselves or a family member with anxiety. How lucky are these people, I thought, to be able to learn how to manage their anxiety from a highly qualified, highly experienced expert. But then I saw something that at first shocked me. Many of the people were not listening. Because while the clinical psychologist was explaining something called the ABC of CBT for anxiety, the anxiety sufferers were busy using the chat feature. Not to talk to the expert, but to talk to each other. So why would they do this? Well, it's because your anxiety doesn't want you to get better. And it's the reason why a lot of people never recover from anxiety. To explain this, I'm going to do a bit of a role play to explain how your anxiety sabotages any chance of recovery. This is my anxiety, and he's a real nuisance. But today, I'm going to watch a presentation on anxiety, and maybe I can work out how to get rid of you. Hey, that's hurtful. Great, she's talking about CBT. I've heard that it's really good for anxiety. Hey, look, group chat. Ask if anyone gets a lump in their throat. No, I'm listening to the psychologist. Go on, there are 300 people watching with anxiety. Some of them must get it. We need to find out if it's anxiety or else it could be a tumour. Yeah, good point. Does anyone get a lump in their throat? Oh, we get that breathing problem. Ask them how they cope. We should be listening to the psychologist lady. Yeah, we can later, but ask him about the breathing. Go on, go on. Okay. How do you cope with breathing problems? Strong mints. Brilliant. How can mints help anxiety-related breathing problems? Look, he's had anxiety for years. You should listen to him. Can I listen to the lady now? No, wait. Look, someone says they feel shaky all the time. We can help with that. Tell them about chamomile tea. But chamomile doesn't help. Well, it does a little. Okay, try chamomile tea. It helps a little. Right, now can I listen to the lady? Damn, she's finished. Did that sound familiar? I'm sure it does to many of you. But who exactly is this anxiety guy, and why is he so intent on sabotaging you from learning anything that will help your anxiety? Well, actually, he's not deliberately trying to sabotage your recovery or make you feel unnecessarily anxious. He thinks he's trying to protect you, but he's just confused about when he needs to protect you. He's actually the part of the brain that is in charge of dealing with danger, and it's called the amygdala. And people with anxiety disorders have a very overactive amygdala. And the only way to make the amygdala less active and keep him quiet is to retrain it. And the only way to retrain the amygdala is through your actions, or better still, your inaction. Let me show you. What are you doing? I'm watching Martin's YouTube series on how to stop panic attacks. Great, skip this bit and ask in the comments whether these chest pains might be a heart problem. No, I'm watching the video. Well, ask him if you can die from a panic attack. What about a stroke? No, look, I know you're only trying to help, but we know that it's just anxiety and we are not going to die. So just be quiet, please. I'm going to watch the video. Well, if I'm not needed, I'll go. You see, if you can ignore what your anxiety is telling you to do, it will get quieter. But if you keep doing what it tells you, then it will get louder and louder. So, go easy on him. His intentions are good. He will not like being ignored, so break it to him gradually that he's not really needed anymore. Just listen to him less and less each day. And don't worry, because he will always be there when you really need him.